let me tell you a story about 5 children who went to bed on Christmas Eve and vanished before morning. No screams, no remains, no trace, just fire, silence, and questions that still burn 80 years later. The official story? They died in a house fire. But if that's true, why did the phone line get cut? Why was the ladder missing? Why were there no bones in the ashes? And why, years later, did someone mail their parents a photo of one of the boys, all grown up? This isn't just an unsolved mystery. It's a case that feels like someone wanted it buried. This is the story of the Sodder Children, Fayetteville, West Virginia. A quiet coal town tucked into the Appalachian Hills. It was Christmas Eve, 1945, the first peacetime Christmas after the war. The Sodder home sat on a rural road just outside town, a large 2-story wooden house filled with noise, warmth, and children. George Sodder, a proud Italian immigrant, ran a successful trucking business. Jenny, his wife, kept the home alive. Together, they had 10 children. 9 still lived at home. That evening, the Sodder house glowed with holiday spirit. A decorated Christmas tree blinked with electric lights in the living room. The fireplace crackled. Laughter and footsteps echoed through the halls. The children were giddy, full of sugar, secrets, and the joy only Christmas Eve can bring. 5 of them, Morris, 14, Martha, 12, Louis, 9, Jenny Jr., 8, and Betty, just 5, begged to stay up past bedtime. They wanted to play with their new toys, listen to the radio, and fall asleep under the lights of the tree. Jenny agreed, as long as they remembered to lock the doors and turn out the lights. She kissed them goodnight and went upstairs to bed with her husband and 2-year-old Sylvia. By 10 p.m., the house had quieted, or so it seemed. Then, at 12:30 a.m., the phone rang. Jenny, still half asleep, padded downstairs in her robe. On the other end of the line was a woman's voice. Unfamiliar, strange. She asked for someone Jenny didn't know. In the background, there was laughter, glasses clinking. A party? Jenny told her she had the wrong number. The woman let out a chilling, deliberate laugh and hung up. Uneasy, Jenny noticed something else. The lights were still on. The front door was unlocked. The curtains hadn't been drawn. The children, who had promised to clean up, were nowhere in sight.